too. So just so we have the recording ready. I don't actually know. I just kind of submitted all my medical forms. I didn't realize it'd take a lot. Probably because I'm U.S. citizen and all that, and it's just kind of a thing that gets done over time.
I took some of them. Like I have the 10 test.
Did
Okay,
you
I have to because I got a hole for not taking the immunization.
did you not have some shots that were like required?
Yeah,
Hmm,
but like yeah, I'm okay.
that's good.
I'm gonna taking that.
All right, let me open up the thing and then we can start. I'm gonna chug my coffee though because last time I got a coffee, and I wasn't able to drink it because the entire thing was just too intense. Hold up, is this still recording good? Yeah, it is. It's a little bit weird when it's half screen, but it still gets everything. Okay, let's see here. 331. I've also been studying my ass off these past few days for a Spanish exam. I think I still know everything that we're supposed to that we're doing this class, right? I didn't have
Okay,
any study room for this. I'm sorry, but I should still be okay to help out. It's pretty good. It's basic concepts, right? We're just making charts and like the
no, it's not the basic one. It's the advanced one,
Yeah,
well, it's
and this one is much
it's a bit
harder.
more advanced.
hmm.
At least, let me pull it up if it'll do that.
Okay, when you record, tell us.
Okay, give me a second. All right, week 5 and 6, advanced grammars lab. Okay, yeah. So the recording has been started for a while, right? It should still be good by the end of it.
You recording, right? Sure,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Wait. Recording what?
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording.
Okay. Uh, we ready, guys?
Wait, fuck. Let me get a pencil. Well, let me get a pencil and paper, right? I might need that. I don't know, because it's still gonna be the same grammar stuff that we are doing before, just building on top of it.
Did you do
The unary?
the unary operator grammar?
Yes,
Yeah, I think that it.
the unary
Okay.
operator. We were actually after class for that, right? Because we had to stay after. We put the unary operator with the power, right?
Okay, so do you know where is it? Where we gonna put it?
We put it. I believe it was was it a little
Have
bit above or
okay.
below the power function? I know it was on the same tier, basically.
Okay, guy. That's why I asked that any question. Like because this is you know this look exactly like the Python, right?
What?
You know Python?
Yeah, Biden, like Joe
Biden.
Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, no, Joe
No,
Biden. No,
how you can Python, the programming language.
no, I do not know the programming language. I know a bit of Java and C++. plus plus.
Okay. Uh, here. Oh, hold on. See, so the unary gonna be lower than the power. So it's gonna be between the factor and the exponential, expo uh, potential. Yeah, something like that. Oh, exponential. I mean,
Okay, so it's between the exponential and it's between the. All right, and the unary, right, is the like plus x minus x, right?
oh, actually, it before the exponential. I sorry, before the exponential.
Before the exponential. Okay. me a second. Let me just look at something.
So Tom gonna be into the term they have that term.
Wait, right? I remember
It's
what I.
gonna be term time or divide for unary, or it comes straight to unary, and the unary gonna go to minus unary or go to the factor.
What? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it's like the accent, but I just didn't understand what you just said.
Okay, term gonna be term unary, right? Or it goes straight to unary, okay? And unary gonna be minus unary
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
or
Because unary is just turning something negative, right?
factor.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, no, that's just what I think. Like that's just what I think. Okay, so we have to try.
Hmm. Well, actually, would it be like minus? Like I see the way you wrote it, right? Would it be minus space unary? So that way,
Yeah,
it does the all right, and then factor I presume goes to like ID, and then that goes to
and just fix it.
Mhm. Actually, I realized where it should go, right? Because actually, is it proper syntax to have a negative outside of a parenthesis? I feel like it is. No, no, it isn't. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, that's right. It should just be just above, when it gets identified. All right. All right. Y'all ready?
Okay, we ready.
All right. I'm gonna begin in three, two, one.
Okay, we have 4 questions.
All right. Yeah, we have four questions, and we can't actually move to see the one after another. All right. Why are there two instances of
C plus plus. Oh,
plus? All right. Let me take a look at this.
okay. I'm gonna do the submission. Okay, so just let me
You're gonna do the
type
submission.
them. Yeah. The question: Why are there two instances of the operator?
Hmm.
The first, you see, at number 2 we have like a plus plus.
Yeah.
Is a suffix, both fixed increment, and the first one is refit increment, right?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, we need
That
we need two of them to where one's plus plus going left bound and one's plus plus going right bound, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why?
Um, why do we need both?
Yeah, that's what. That's the question.
For the purpose of input, like so that way we can cover both bases. I figure that one's pretty simple, right?
Can you say it clearer?
For the
Why?
perp
Why do you need it?
for the purposes of printing out more results consistently.
Okay, that's I know, but like, why they both cannot be like same on the left or same on the right, but like they have to left and right.
Hmm.
That's not see.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh, so that way it works both left and right leaning, right?
No, that's for the order of the operator.
Hmm.
So if on the left, what does it mean? On the left, it's at the lower resident or resident. How it doesn't matter. So on the left, it means like it happened before.
Oh, it happens before anything, but on the right it happens
It
afterwards.
happened before the operation. Maybe you have
Hmm.
3 plus a. It means plus a have to be done first,
Yeah.
and then we do the 3 plus a. That's what I think. But like first, uh, hmm,
Hmm.
yeah, đúng rồi. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So my answer gonna be the what called the subfish, both fish, oh, fish agreement. You guys read the question too, please.
Name the associativity of one of the plus plus operators.
You don't have to read it to me for me.
So one of them's just left to right and the other one's right to left.
Yeah.
Can you write out in the chat and then I'm gonna copy and paste in the answer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So just write that there, and then number 3 is why are there two associativities of the plus plus operator for two different like I can't think of the word right now. I'm losing it. The two different like step by steps. Come on.
I think it would affect the order of
Yeah, it affects the order of
operation.
operation, right? For but for both there's two of them for two different syntaxes that affect the order of operation. Yeah, that sounds right. It's for order of operation because depending on which way you go, the plus being on the left or the right side is going to determine if it's done before or after. And for number 4, why is there a difference between the two examples when only the plus plus operator position is different? That's because would you say that's because the order of operations is entirely different, so the math is done in a different way? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm like doing the question one.
Okay, yeah, I was more asking Thing about his opinion on what I said.
uh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, because it gives
But
two
like,
it gives two different ways to do the problem, right? Because it's the order of operations is all different.
pre-increment and pre-decrement operators.
Also, correct me if I'm fucking crazy, but we didn't do anything with getting the results last class, right?
For like the lab?
For like last class, we didn't like learn about the total output when it came to the stuff in class.
Like, what do you mean?
Because here it's saying it prints out 24, prints out 29, prints out 34. And again, these all just look like it's basic C++ things.
I mean, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I think that it's different because of the location of the unary operators. And you said you're submitting this stuff, Thana?
Yeah.
All right.
Setting up for a new prefix operator.
So are you writing out the entire like the code for it, the structure?
I'm doing number 1, 2, and 3.
What?
No,
What was the
no,
point?
oh,
What was the
no,
point of us doing 2, 3, and 4?
no. You guys just think about that first, and I have to write it down.
Okay, you're just writing it down. All right. I was just I thought like you told us to do 2, 3, and 4, and then you were doing your own answer separate from us, and I was like, why? All right. You should probably share your
Should
screen
we
for
move
this.
on to the next question then?
Well, no. Moving to the next question will save our response.
I mean, you can still go back to it if
Oh,
you want to change it.
will it go? Can we go back? I've never used this website on this
Yeah.
format before. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at question 2. All right. Okay, yep, I'll get to start on question 2.
While the grammar above does not include the operator. We have to make parse trees of this.
All right, let me go get JFlip. Where the best place is for the plus plus operator. I think the best place for the plus plus operator definitely has to be just a little bit before ID, so probably in EXP. this is what I'm thinking for where we put in the operator. If snipping tool would work. Nope. Okay. I'll also post in the Discord chat. We'll see if that turned out right. Yep. So that way, I figure we put it like
Yeah.
just below it expression at the very end because it's a very end based cases because it's modifying the final values.
Right. Create the parse trees of the cout statements.
I'm gonna do the first one.
Okay then.
Oh right, hold on, I should probably do this. But it's not getting that with the OBS. Yeah, if you're doing work with the JFlap, just try to stream it. Actually, I'll just full screen it. Everyone knows that we're all still here. Nope, I needs to be in focus. Okay, I guess I just can't record this. So that'll go to expression. That'll go to term. Factor. EXP. first one is plus plus ID. So this one's gonna go all the way down till parentheses. Do we submit the additions we made to the code along with this? I feel like that's important, but the question doesn't expressly state that we do it. Well, not the code, but you know what I mean, the pseudocode that we did on where we
What,
put
the modified grammar?
the modified grammar.
Uh,
That feels important, but the
the
question doesn't
parse
ask for
tree
it.
would reflect the new grammar.
That is true. Okay.
Okay, it was. Let's see.
So I can get OBS to show this too. I might be able to. Yes, I can. Alright, good.
Hmm.
Okay, so I need to bring this one down to turn. I'm just gonna move this over here a little bit so there's more space. So how are you doing with your thing, Thana?
Okay. Hold on. I'm doing question 3.
Okay, you're doing question 3 right now. You didn't do question
Question
2?
3 number 1.
Oh,
Này,
question 3 on
what?
number 1. We we did submit our things for that.
Biết quá.
We the things you asked us to take a look at,
Uh-huh.
like how it's probably like question number 3, if I recall correctly, was one of the ones on why is there 2 different operators? Which one was
Mm-hmm.
what did question 3 ask?
Yeah, it asks why there are 2 associative of the loss operator.
Yeah, probably for like different orders of operation, right? That's why there's 2 of them.
No, not that simple.
Okay.
Not that simple. If that simple, he don't give us that documentation. Not if that's simple, you don't need to go to college.
Yeah, I know, but like that's the only like reason I could like think of why there's 2 of them, because even in the thing there's just 2 different
do
operators.
some research, Stanley. Do some research. Okay, this is what I got so far. Huh? Hold on.
I think it looks good, but I just want to say number 3 is pretty much what I was saying. That it just changes, the rule of operation. It just changes which way it's going. Do some research. All right. Yeah, I'm currently working on the chart. I've got that recorded on the OBS too. If you want to share screens and work on one of the other things while we're doing this, right? Because sharing screens is also a thing that he said he wants us to do to show the work. Damn, I actually made another one. Hey, for the chart, do we need to include the numbers for how it says int a equals 3, b equals 5? I don't think so. There we go. This is the fourth project, right?
Mm.
Hey, I got the graph for the first one for the plus plus a. You got it, now? Thana?
Yes.
Do you? I sent the graph. I just want to make sure that you're looking at it and you've got it to submit because you're doing the submission.
Is that correct?
I'll double check. I'll double check it again really quick. Let me just go through the grammar, but it's what I have right now. So
Well, I'm almost done, guys.
you're almost done with what?
The first question.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. And do you agree with the suggestion I gave for editing the original grammar? That the plus plus, like the two different plus pluses go on the exp, to where it's plus plus id and then it's id plus plus.
Do you know what is the difference?
I know that.
The plus ID it refers to the reference of A, while A plus reference is its value. That's totally different. That's not easy as you say. You
It's
know.
not.
So so if you do plus A, it's gonna increment the A and return the reference. And when you do A plus, it's gonna return the value of A plus one. So it doesn't change the value of A.
Hmm. Okay, so that would cause it to print out something else, but
So on the example one, plus A gonna refer to its reference. So it done the reference first. That's why when we do the order operator, it's gonna return only the new value of A on the example number two on the question one. Okay, guys. When we refer like this, it's gonna get the value of A first, which means we haven't do anything first. and then it return and after this it's gonna do the a plus plus.
Yeah, it just changes the pointer when you do that, so that's why it doesn't work out right. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna modify my answer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's where I included that. Trump goes to factor. Factor goes to exp. Okay, yeah. The graph I gave is syntactically correct. It follows the rules, and I my the location of my plus plus is in the exp. This fucking thing. Okay, and thing. Yours look like it's going good. All right, I'll take a look at question 3 really quick.
Guys,
Okay, yeah, I think that's right.
Uh, what what number two? Question is number two.
Hmm. Yeah,
The picture you said number two.
yeah. Number two, right? Basically, the number two is technically a three-parter, to where we have to make a tree chart for the three inputs that we're given in the C outs. All right,
Mm.
I've already done mine, and I have the image on there, right? Thing is currently doing number two, which is the A plus B times C plus 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 C minus D, that stuff.
Okay, let me read the
Yeah,
grammar first.
and you got to do the last one. I modified the grammar, right? The way that I suggested we do it is that in exp, right, another or statement for plus plus id and id plus plus, but id plus plus is unnecessary because none of these actually have the plus plus on the other side. Here, let me send you what I wrote down.
Mm.
And let me get rid of the id plus plus on the other side. It's very simple, right? I'm not sure if we should submit this along with it. You can if you want, right? It'll probably help the professor or whoever is grading this.
Sorry, I have to make sure what you're writing. So the increment, right? It
Yeah.
say refix increment, not the boss fix. You already done wrong.
What?
It say the refix, not the boss fix.
Hold on, let me go and look. You think of the best
Re,
place in the grammar, only the collaborator, where the best place to put the prefix operator plus plus in the grammar. And I think the best place to put the operator plus plus because it's so low ordered, right? It's nothing else should
is
be a.
that you're talking about number two? Question two?
It's not question one and two. These are two steps, right?
Yeah, but like I'm saying that you already do it
Yes.
wrong. It's refit. You don't have the ID plus plus. You just have the plus plus ID.
Yeah. Well, we don't need the other one for this syntax. I can put I did get rid of it, right? The original I have written down is this, right? Here, let me put it back in.
Okay, let me check it.
But we don't need it for this one because if you look at all the C out statements, right? None of them have the plus plus on the other side. You see what I'm talking about?
Hold on. Hmm.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Wait, wait. What are you talking about?
You're saying that like the grammar I gave was wrong because there was no like plus plus operator on the right side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you notice that for the grammar that we have, for the grammar that we're working with, we don't
Mm-hmm.
actually need the plus plus operator on the right side because all of them have it on the left side.
Oh shit. Have you read the question?
Yeah, I read the question. We need to
Can
like
you
make
read it? Read it.
hmm? All three parse trees need to be submitted using JFlap or
No, the very first sentence.
yeah. While the grammar
Setting up
above
the
does not have the
no
plus.
question two. Setting up the new refresh operator. New refresh
Oh fuck.
operator.
Okay, that's an easy fix. You're right. All right, so I basically need to include a prefix in there. All right. Thank you for catching that, but it should be an easy enough fix.
I hope so.
Hmm. Don't worry. You just need to. It's literally just adding in another bubble. Yeah, we will need to edit this a little bit. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, I guess I'll add it in too because it is a new prefix.
Stanley, how's
Yes.
it doing? What you posting?
All right, there we go. I edited it right. Just scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
It's a simple change, right? It's just one little like bubble we need to add in for wherever there's a plus plus. It just goes prefix and then it doesn't. I'll upload my new thing. Let me delete the other file, and if you have that other file, delete it as well. That,
Stanley.
hmm?
Okay. No, I mean sorry. Stefan.
Oh, okay.
Stephen. What drama you
You cut out a little bit there.
like aggression? What
Like
you
it,
doing? The
we barely heard what you
factor.
said.
Stephen, I couldn't hear you.
Steven?
Oh, my mic was not on. Oh my god.
Oh, that's why you were so quiet.
I just put the plus plus like after the ID production.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but we need to actually set up. Fana brought up a good point. We actually need to set it up as a different
Like
like bulletin. So you need to add in the little prefix thing that I put in the Discord chat, right?
So
It's
because the question number two is related to question number one. So in question number
right.
one, it said the refit increment. I mean, it refit increment is related to reference. So the ID gonna refer to the reference of C, right?
hold on, the ID is going to refer to
Right.
the reference of C.
Because it doesn't actually use C itself.
Hmm. But we're going
Like
off like the
it'll
imaginary C.
return a reference of the updated value of C.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So like here,
Let me take a look.
I think I still have it.
Yeah, there it is. There's C.
Prefix breaks down into plus plus ID.
Oh, we have to include the numbers too.
ID breaks down into C. I don't know if we have to. That's what I did.
Yeah, we didn't learn
Because
this. We
they
did.
do give us the actual values of the
Mhm.
Yeah.
variables.
What's your take on this, Donna? Do we include the do you think that we include the little bit of fucking
Hold on. Stefan.
Yeah.
So it refer to C, right? And C it refer to plus plus, and right refer to. I mean, like uh, refer to C, and C refer to C plus one because it's refer to reference. So refit gonna refer to ID.
hmm.
ID refer to C,
Okay, so ID refers to C.
Right. Which is what I have here.
and C refer to C plus one.
Okay.
It's gonna go more
Okay.
three way.
Hmm.
No, not C, like refer to C and then refer to plus and refer to one. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Refer to C
they
plus
mhm,
1.
one. Okay, can you have one more layer? One more layer of C, like C before C.
Before C? So like,
Yeah, yeah. You're right. Like C, yeah. Like so, from ID you go down to C, right?
right.
And C you go to C plus C. C go to down to C, and then C go down to plus, and C go down to one. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah, one C on the
Okay.
left.
Let me make a new C
Yeah,
and then connect it.
yeah. And the arrow.
I need to clean the
Yeah,
arrow. That made so like this.
yeah. And that's C on the, no, that's C on the left. Go to A. You don't have plus to A.
Like this.
Yeah. See.
Hmm. Okay, I see. All right, let me modify my code to get this on there. All right.
Let me make sure that what I'm doing right. C plus one. C plus.
It's like it'll be C plus 1, right? Yeah.
And we do so we are including the numbers at the very end.
Do it the
Like
plus one. Hold on.
maybe? I don't. It's not clear on that.
Fuck it, it's better safe
Okay.
than sorry.
Refresh gonna do.
Are they gonna like did dock points for us being more detailed?
Mm,
Refresh
probably not.
gonna. Okay. Refresh gonna go to ID. ID gonna go to ID plus one. Right. ID gonna go to ID plus one. Hold on. Yeah,
What the plus
IDs.
plus?
We don't need the plus one. Plus one.
Wouldn't the plus plus just be its own thing and just break down into ID
Like
plus 1?
yeah, it's just like a
So
operation,
like let me
like a function. You know.
let me like let me move this plus plus here, and then you would get 2 new nodes. Or I'll just move these. So you get like ignore the arrows for a second.
Okay, hold on.
But like plus plus would break down into this, or it'd be ID plus 1.
When we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
like
So
okay.
so you just name the plus into refit. Refit.
Like
Name it to refit. You don't need to put the plus in. Name it to refit. Yeah,
we'll have just prefix
yeah.
break
Pre.
down into ID plus 1, and that'll
Yeah,
be our that'll be how we incorporate the operator
Okay,
instead of explicitly saying plus plus.
so prefix just it breaks it down into the identifier of that plus one. Okay.
And then I can get rid of this extra C. Which would result in 8, but I don't know where I would put that.
on bottom.
So I just put under
Like
C.
yeah, but like it doesn't like update the value. We need to update the value.
It says C is 7 here. So would it be 7 or 8 underneath C?
First, at first is what is it? What's it? What is it?
In,
7, right?
yeah.
So should be 7 first, and then 7 go to C. We still need like uh C equals C plus 1. We have to update the value.
And then add 8.
Okay, so we are including the numbers at the very end. All right. Give me much time.
Yeah, where you add it to.
Oh, we did use a lot of time already.
Yeah, we need to hurry. Just all the grammar should be
This is
correct in here.
this tree is way too big.
You can
But
go to File, right, and then go to Save Image As. That's the wrong Discord.
What
that
time is it?
that would be the screenshot. It's 8:16.
Okay, here we go.
So we gotta move on to
Yeah, here I'll send you my file. Take this, right? I followed along with what y'all were doing.
What, Stefan? What? Hold on. What you drawing? No. Refish gonna refer to something, just one, and that thing have to be updated before it refer to. So refish gonna go refer to ID. I mean like, uh, refer to ID plus 1. I mean, refish gonna refer to uh, how we call the next one. Uh,
I want you to know that question number 3 is the thing with the prefix operator. We weren't. Question number 2 was supposed to be writing it while ignoring the plus plus.
hold on.
Yeah, because question number 3 is asking us to write the to give the grammar with it, right? Okay, so write out your grammar because you changed the grammar that I wrote down, right? But our charts represent the new grammar that you have. So basically, just resubmit those charts, right? I'll take a look at number 4 too.
delete this. Actually, I can just put this on a bigger monitor and then just conveniently take the picture.
And can you share me the file, Stefan? Share the file,
Yeah.
not share the picture, like the file of it.
Okay, yeah. Save it as a file and send it to him.
You mean the file? You have to say it into the file and share me the file. Can you
Like
save
as
it
a
as a
zip
file?
file.
I mean like file
Or
doc something like the PDF file, or the JFlap had is it doc file something like dot JFlap something like that.
oh, the JFlap file.
No. Can you say F say S? Yeah, and can you send? Let me see. If it's gonna refer to something.
Refreshing the prefix.
Here's mine
Okay.
too, in case you need
Question
to do
3
edits.
adds increment.
All right, and I'm just gonna do myself a favor, and I'm just gonna start working on question number 4.
Okay. All we need to do for question 3 is just write down that grammar.
Yeah, and because we've already
Oh.
we've already done it, because question number 2, from what I'm getting, is that we didn't actually need to write the prefix. That was just a thing that was at the top.
That was just like do the thing, but pretend the plus plus is not there.
Yeah.
Or it's like pretend the plus plus is not its own unique operation.
Mm-hmm. So honestly, right, what we have now, right, it's still correct. Submit that for question number 3, but since you have the stuff for question number
What?
2.
We done with question number 3 already?
Question number 3, question number 3 is you overachieved. We weren't supposed to do that.
Question 3 is just we submit the grammar we came up with.
But no. It also says that, to show a chart showing that it works. So that means question number 2, we were just supposed to write parse trees that, ignored the plus plus operator. So basically, for question number 2, we need the same graphs, but without the plus plus operators. And then question number 3 is actually where we submit our proof with the plus plus operators. So technically, that's 2 questions out of the way with just some minor adjustments. I'm gonna get started on taking a look at question number 4 to try to figure out how we can do something with that. Though question number 4 is a bit weird because it has a lot of strange shit.
Create a grammar that will solve conditional values with and or parentheses and not gates. Okay.
Alright, so the order
We just make a grammar that solves this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ghost that.
The new grammar is correct, right?
Yeah.
The best we have.
This should be.
Well, you
Yeah,
changed up the
this would be
grammar,
right.
remember? Didn't you mess with that?
No, like I mean, like
You told us to change it around.
no, I've. Okay.
The one I just posted.
Oh, hold on, let me get it. All right, let me take a look at your grammar. That grammar does look right to what we did. Yeah.
Or ID plus plus.
All right, I'm gonna start doing some work in a text document.
I have to save the tree.
So, just for the professor.
Stefan,
Yeah.
can you help me do this?
Which one?
Like the tree, like refresh, go to ID and then ID less one. Need one ID in the middle. Refresh, go to ID, ID go to ID and plus and one.
Is that not what I did?
Yeah, you did before, like you change it. Here, this
Like-
one. This one. Let me.
In the JFlap file?
This one.
This one. Yeah. It's hard to read, but it says its prefix goes to ID plus one.
Okay. Can you see the stream here? Where's your thing? Can you show your stream, Stephen? Go
What?
to the number 2 one. Your
I need to
stream.
open it again.
Oh wait, can you also? Okay, never mind. That's just Discord being weird.
Stream. Yeah, refix go. You need one layer like between the refix and ID. So refix go to ID, and then ID go to ID plus one. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
And need one ID before that ID.
like right there.
Yeah. Refix go to ID and ID go to ID plus one.
All right.
Can you do the plus on the right, like middle between ID and yeah, yeah. ID go to ID plus one. What's that?
This one.
About that, what's the character?
This is just C,
YC.
cause that's the name of the variable.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna just save this again.
Okay. So modify that RAM a little bit. So refresh gonna go to refresh gonna be to assignment, right? Assignment. Go to ID, and ID gonna go to ID plus one. Okay. The first ID go to plus and one. Steven, the first ID go to plus. The first ID go to plus one.
So like,
Yeah, from the top ID go to plus and go to one. So the second ID only go to C and go to 7. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and then bring this down so it makes sense. There we go.
Yeah.
And then I can just save this and then
Send
put
the
it back
picture.
up in the chat.
Okay, let me try to modify this rammer. So increment go to ID. ID gonna be go to ID plus one. Oh, this better.
Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Mm, did we only do 2 parse trees for number 2? I mean,
I
Yes, I
submitted
have.
mine, but I
number 2.
presume that
Can you send it to me? Like
I, I,
you
I
cannot submit it separately.
I sent it a while back. It's you need to send it again.
Where is it?
It's both an image and both the file itself in case you need to make adjustments. I believe I
Can
followed the
you
new grammar.
can you refer it
You
back?
need okay.
It's like reply to it.
Reply to it. I can't reply to my own messages, but I can pin it.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
number one. That's
yeah, this is number 1. Because I said I was doing number 1.
like without a refix, right?
Hmm?
Without a refix, right?
No, this one doesn't. This one isn't without it, right? This one is with it because at the time I thought we were writing the separate class, right? So this
Okay.
is with it. However, the file is there as well in case you need to make the
Is it a
necessary
question
edits.
2 or question 3?
Hmm?
The one with the prefix is
Yeah, this
for
one
question
has the
3.
prefix, which is good for question 3.
Why the grammar about the
But currently,
Clear grammar
here's what I currently have because I decided that while y'all were sorting your thing out, I'd start on question 4. Right. This is what I have so far. Oh, wait, I should keep streaming this text document.
VCR statement.
Expression goes to.
Actually, no. I need to change this one up a little bit because the the explanation point needs to actually be a little higher because it needs to be able to cover. It needs to be able to cover the parenthesis expression. My bad.
Wait. Would an expression break down into expression or term as well? Because
Expression.
like you see
Does not include.
in question 2, you basically have an expression or another expression which just goes straight to C.
Hold on, wait. Where are you saying?
Like if you look at number 2,
Where are you saying to
you
put
got
the
like
or? I'm sorry.
also have an or like in an expression.
An expression. Okay, I'll put it there.
So you go like expression or term.
All right. Good idea. I thought
As,
about it,
as
but
like another
I looked at the order of
possibility.
operations. I was like, is that correct? But yeah. All right.
Because like
Yeah, I'm streaming it by the
expression
way.
and term also does exist.
That's what my text document is right now. That's what my stream is right now.
Right.
I'm streaming me doing this.
Expression breaks into expression
Doesn't need to be
or
two
expression
IDs.
and. You also need to include the not.
Yeah, the not operator is here with expression, so that way it can also cover, the parentheses, because there is an example in there that does that.
Right. So just have like not parentheses expression.
Yeah. See that's right here. My hold up my stream. Give me a second.
It's a little hard to see.
Is it like flickering for you too?
It's not flickering. It's just the text is small.
Oh, can I?
Like that exclamation mark looks like an L.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
It is, however, less centered, and I don't like that. But
It doesn't matter.
at least you can see it. All of this looks like it's okay. I feel like this does actually work as is. We have 11 minutes. Do you want to submit this?
I feel like you should at the very top where you have like the expression production.
Mm-hmm.
You change like the term or exp. Change like the term to expression.
Wait, I meant for that to be yeah. Hold on. Let me do expression.
Like expression
and term.
or term.
Right, because that one was lower in the order at first. That's why it was different.
Because
okay.
term is lower in the order.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This should be good, Thana, right? I think this should cover
Guys, why we only do one CL? We don't do 2 or 3 of them. He said like do 3 of them.
We did do 3 of them. We all did 1.
We did the first one, right? Can someone do the second one? I do the third one, please.
Aren't they all? They're the same questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still have the code. But can you please submit that for number 4, by the way, so we can at least get partial credit in case we don't get to it? Because we have 9 minutes. All right. So you've submitted the original grammar, right? Do you need me to edit my code really quick for number 2? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, I saved your picture already.
Okay, so you need me to edit number 2 to not have the plus plus, right? Right?
Hold on, guys.
Mm,
Fuck, one of the things that my thing is wrong. Hold up. If you have mine submitted, right, get rid of it because it's actually an additional plus plus that isn't supposed to be there as a remnant from an old code. Okay, if you already submitted for number 3, right, get rid of the Stanley Graph 1, okay, and let me get a image file for.
let's see.
Okay,
Do I have time to break this into a parse tree?
yeah, here you go. So this is a more accurate thing for like I believe this will work in number 3, right? Because this has the prefix in it. All right. If you've already submitted for number 3, then put that one in there. I'll get to work on the one for number 2 right now. So I just need.
This no. Okay, this number 1, right?
No, this one's number 1, and this one should be good
Like
for question
the
number
first
3.
CL, right?
Yeah, the first C out. And this one's for number 3 because it has the prefix in it, and I will get you the one without the prefix in it shortly.
No,
Yes.
they.
Wait, actually, fuck. Even that might be wrong. Let me go back up.
I'm gonna close that. At least make a parse tree of number 2 or 3. Expression goes into expression or term. Expression goes straight down to term into XP does parentheses expression. Expression breaks down to expression and term. Expression breaks down into term. Term breaks down into exclamation mark exp. Exp goes into ID, which goes into B.
What question you guys doing?
I'm doing one for number 4.
Okay. Yeah, you are using my grammar for that. I submitted my grammar in the chat.
I'm testing it right now. It seems to be correct.
Okay, it seems to be correct. That's good. We do have 6 minutes, so if it seems to be correct, Thana, can you put that in there, and I will send you. Here's the one for question 2, because question 2 asks specifically without anything for the plus plus. Okay. Yeah, it said just to think about where to put it. Wait, no, that still says
ID,
prefix. What the fuck? Why does it say
ID
prefix?
which goes into exp. Exp which goes into term.
So it goes to exp, then it goes to ID. Okay.
Term goes into it. Term goes into not exp. So we'll have the not operator.
Okay, here we go now. Here's the one for number 2 without the prefix operator. Everything should be grammatically correct. Do you have that?
It say like without the
Yes.
refit grammar, but like we
Mm-hmm.
need to. Okay, anyway.
In
Okay.
question number 2, we don't need the prefix operator. It asks for it without the prefix operator.
Okay.
Though for question number 3, the one that needs the prefix operator. Hold on, I need to close this. I need to open. switch work because that's done. Yes. For question number 3, there was a slight error in my code, which I'm currently rectifying. Yeah. Okay. And by the way, it's not prefix you said, because I noticed that the code you submitted doesn't have it listed as prefix. It has it listed as increment. Alright, so I'm going to correct that to increment now. And it's also after EXP. Okay, here we go. I got it. So this one for question number 3. Okay, this should be syntactically. This should be correct with the grammar that you posted above. All right.
Okay. Anyway, I gonna compress them.
Okay. All right. And you've got everything.
Yeah.
All right. And for question number 4, how goes the?
Give me.
I only have time to make like 1 or 2 parse trees.
Okay, yeah, just because we got 1 minute 29 seconds left. Just finish whatever parse tree you have. Send it to Thana, right? And that should be fine. Honestly, the fact that we only have an hour and 30 minutes to this is the worst.
This is for question 4 parse tree.
All right, you've got. So that's the question 4 parse tree. Okay. All right, you've got everything to submit, right, Thana?
Hold on.
Yeah, we have 40 seconds. We need to just throw in what we can. I think I could also stop the recording now, right?
Just end it when we submit it.
All right. Less than 30 seconds.
Have you guys sent me question 4?
You
Oh,
you don't have
oh,
it?
you're gonna have to zip that, I think.
Up and it's done.
Where the number 4? Okay.
The thing's
Got
done.
it.
All right, you got it in there at least. All right, that's fine. Okay, that's everything. I hope we got enough submitted.
I have a submit number 4, guys.
You didn't submit number 4.
4. Yeah.
I sent you the grammar like forever ago.
Hmm?
I sent you the grammar like forever ago.
You have to do all the things too. Damn. Okay.
Okay, well,
Anyway, thank you
whatever.
guys.
Yep. All right.